Hello everyone. This video shows you how to use the group layout feature to manage the answer layout of the question. Using it, you can arrange each answer choice of a question in any position in the slide. You have two options to define the question group layout, automatically and manually, with the grid and none mode, respectively. Note that you cannot define the layout mode for the essay and fill in blank question, because each of them has only one text box in the answer section. To set the mode, select the answer section of the question, and open the Size and Properties tab of the Properties pane. Access the Group Layout section, and select between Grid and None from the Mode list. We'll get to know in details both of them one by one. First, with the None mode, you are free to change the size and position of any choice in the answer group just by dragging it. This mode should be selected if you need to create a quiz containing many clickable areas that are placed randomly on the slide. As you can see, you cannot define the number of columns and their spacing here, because you are allowed to change them manually. When it comes to the grid mode, the object position is fixed. You cannot change the position and size of each object separately. But you can still change the order of each answer choice, or change the position of the whole group together. In addition, you can define the number of columns and spacing between answer choices by adjusting values in the corresponding boxes from the Properties pane. This is the number of answer columns. This is the horizontal space between columns. And this is the vertical space between the answer rows. ActivePresenter will adjust the object group, depending on the values that you define. You can change the position or scale the whole group. However, these values will remain unchanged. Now, to have more advanced adjustments for the group layout, keep watching. Click Advanced Settings to open this dialog, where you can define the specific proportion of each column and row of the answer section. Change numbers to the proportion spin boxes to define the width ratio between columns, or the height ratio between rows. For example, this ratio in the column means that the width of the first column is 5 times more than that of the other 4 columns. Now, I'll let them have an equal width ratio. In case you let the value be 0, the minimum size of objects will be used. And if the size of an object group is too small, the frame of each object inside it will be shrunk to the smallest size. So, to see the clear difference after customizing default settings, you should enlarge the group size for some cases. That's all about the group layout of questions. Thank you for watching.